For the second time in as many days, a jury has found Tyree Bradbury guilty, this time for gang activity that prosecutors say played a role in the death of 2-year-old John Swoveland Jr. This was back in 2014. Tonight, for the first time, we are hearing from families, attorneys, and police who have been involved in this case for years. WSBT 22's Patrick Roth is at the live desk. Patrick, Bradbury could be looking at up to 130 years in prison.
Yeah, Jennifer, he was already looking at up to 65 years in prison for the murder conviction, and today's verdict doubles that sentence. It was a day of mixed emotions at the St. Joseph County Courthouse. For the family of John Swoveland Jr., the verdict brings them at least one step closer to closing a painful chapter for their family.
When you go out and do the things that they were doing in a park full of children, bad things happen, and you need to face up to those consequences.
But in a situation like this, nobody wins. You know, you lose a 2-year-old baby, you lose a 15-year-old kid. The Swoveland family, they've lost their child, and then, you know, Bradbury's, their kid's going to be gone for a long time. So nobody wins in a situation like this.
That feeling was shared by Bradbury's attorneys.
It's tragic, extremely tragic for all involved. I can't even begin to express the level of tragedy for the young child's family. But there is another tragedy. There is the tragedy for Tyree's family and for Tyree himself.
For prosecutors and Swoveland's family, the verdict offered at least a degree of satisfaction, if not a sense of justice.
It's a kind of an elusive concept when you talk about a little boy that lost his life. Justice for John. And, you know, justice for John would have been for him to grow up and have a chance to be something in his life.
They took a life. They were talking about brothers, my brother this, my brother that, but there's a little boy named Anthony who won't have his brother ever because they took him.
And Bradbury will be sentenced later this month, and like we mentioned, he could face up to 65 years for the murder charge. And today's conviction would double whatever sentence he gets.
And there was a lot going on today, Patrick. I mean, something really heated happened in court today.
Yeah, Jennifer, 4 people were escorted out of the courtroom for their behavior. 2 were actually taken away in handcuffs. One, Bruce Butler Jr., was actually arrested, and police say they noticed he was making hand signals with a witness on the stand. Our photographer there says he heard Butler swearing outside the courtroom. That's Butler right there. And that's when he was taken to jail. He's actually been charged with resisting law enforcement.
All right, Patrick, thank you very much.